Hey guys, I'm here with another review of a TNA DVD, and this one is going to be the Bound for Glory 2012. So basically, let me get to the review here. So Bound for Glory, you know, is TNA's big show of the year. It's their, you know, if you can compare it to WrestleMania, it's their, you know, flagship, and so it's their big event. So the first match of the night is for the X Division title, and it's Rob Van Dam versus Zema Ion. Great opener. I mean, the fans are really behind Rob Van Dam. He's come a long way in his TNA career. I remember, you know, in the beginning, you know, when he first came to TNA in 2010. I mean, he was right in the title scene, the heavyweight title scene, and I think he's been pushed back. You know, I don't think they knew what to do with Rob Van Dam, so they had to put him in the X Division you know, but it was a very good opener. Fans were 100% behind Rob Van Dam. Next match is television championship match, Magnus versus Samoa Joe. There's a lot of history between those guys. They were tag team partners at one time. It's great to see, you know, like Magnus is, you know, they're building up Magnus now. He's like their champion. It was a decent match. Next one, I think, was one of the top matches on the card. Street Fight Cowboy James Storm versus Bobby Roode. Great match. I mean, originally, this was supposed to be the main event at Bound for Glory. It was supposed to be Bobby Roode defending the TNA heavyweight title against James Storm. But I guess TNA decided to go in a different direction with Austin Aries as a champion. I'm surprised they had this match at, you know, number 3, so, you know, low in the card. I thought it would be higher, maybe like prior to the main event. It was amazing. I mean, it was probably like one of the best street fights you could see. Very bloody. They did everything. I mean, it was just, you know, I mean, the history between those guys, I mean, it goes back a year when Bobby Roode defeated James Storm for the title. It was just, you know, the history, I mean, the build up to this match was amazing. And the match, I mean, it was great. I mean, they took a lot of, like, extreme hits and stuff that you wouldn't imagine those two guys to take. I mean, you know, stuff that you think that, you know, for, like, you know, Mick Foley or, you know, Abyss to take, you know, especially with, like, those tacks on the mat and stuff. But it was very bloody, very, I mean, I think one of the best matches on the card. Then you have Joey Ryan versus Al Snow. Wasn't too interested in that match. I mean, Al Snow never was a big fan of Al Snow. I mean, I don't think he. I mean, if you think of the top 50 wrestlers, I mean, he probably wouldn't even make that list. This is my own opinion. I just don't think he's. What he's best known for is being a trainer on Tough Enough, or, you know, I don't, you know, and then he's ECW days, but I don't think he's a great wrestler at all. And then you got the tag team championship match. TNA is really big on these triple threat tag team matches. This one features, you know, Chavo Guerrero and Hernandez versus Kurt Angle and AJ Styles versus Christopher Daniels and Kazarian. Again, another really good fast-paced match. Really enjoyed that. And then you had the Knockouts championship match, Tower versus Miss Tessmacher. And then the no disqualification match, Sting and Bully Ray against Aces of 8, continuing that storyline with the Aces of 8. And this is when they reveal that Devon is a member of Aces of 8. That was the big reveal. Then you get to the main event, TNA World Heavyweight Championship. Austin Aries defending the title against Jeff Hardy. The crowd was 100%. I mean, actually, the crowd was kind of split, but I think they more favored Austin Aries, which is kind of because Austin Aries is going in as the heel, and Jeff Hardy. I mean, I think they kind of changed the match in between, because it looked like, you know, how you have some of those matches where the heel dominates the face in the match. Jeff Hardy was dominating most of the match in the beginning. Fans were like, I think they were like, if you had to say, I think maybe 60% of them were for Austin Aries because they were chanting his name, and it was probably like a really good match, It was a great card. I mean, very entertaining. I think it's probably one of their best pay-per-views. Every match meant something. I don't think there was any filler matches. Everything was built up. It's a 2-disc set, special features. What's good about the special features is that you're gonna get the, you can get post-match interviews, but you get the TNA Wrestling Hall of Fame ceremony when Sting was inducted into the Hall of Fame. It's not like it's not going to be like WWE's Hall of Fame where they have a bunch of wrestlers that are they get the award and stuff. Just this one person, just Sting. It's like a dinner. Not big production qualities here, so don't look for that. It's more like, I would say, more like a roast, really. Not more of like, you have like Lex Luger was there, and he did an interview. He spoke about Sting, AJ Styles, Mike Tenay. Who else was there? But there was the big people that spoke about Sting. Dixie Carter was there, and then Sting gave a really good speech where he talked about his career. Mentioned Ric Flair. Also Hogan was there too. Hulk Hogan did something to talk to. So it was really, really cool. And it's worth checking out. Bound for Glory 2012. Thank you.